The shelves are empty. The cash registers are silent. The dollar in your pocket is a greasy piece of linen that buys nothing, and the man across the table is holding a can of beans and a hungry look. He wants your gold, your silver, your ammunition. But there are 7 things he cannot offer you. 7 things no market can price. 7 things you will never trade away, no matter how desperate the night gets. Because after the economy collapses, barter isn't just about value, it's about leverage. And the person who trades away any of these 7 things stops being a survivor and becomes a victim. Most people will barter their future for a meal. You will know what not to sell. Subscribe so you never miss this. Stay for number 7. The one that seems like nothing fits in your pocket, and if you trade it, you'll be dead within a week. The systemic lie is that a barter economy is just a cashless version of the old world, that you can trade your way back to comfort. The truth is that barter after a collapse is a predatory marketplace where information asymmetry and desperation rule every transaction. The person who knows what not to trade is the person who keeps their autonomy. The person who doesn't is stripped bare, one bad deal at a time. Number 1. Your water purification method. Your filter, your boiling pot, your bleach bottle, your gravity-fed ceramic system. In a collapsed economy, clean water is life. A working filter is not a tool, it's a factory. It produces infinite potable water from contaminated sources. If you trade it for a bag of rice, you eat for a week, and then you drink unfiltered pond water and die of giardia or cholera. The person who wants your filter wants it because they understand its infinite value. They are trading you a finite resource for an infinite one. The math is always rigged. Never sell your ability to produce clean water. If you have a spare, you can loan it, but you never ever let ownership transfer. The filter is your kidney. You don't sell a kidney. Number 2. Your seed stock. The sealed envelope of heirloom vegetable seeds in your go bag. The beans, the squash, the corn. These are not food. These are the genetic code for an entire year's harvest. If you eat them, you survive a day. If you plant them, you survive a lifetime. In a barter economy, hungry people will offer you anything for a handful of seeds. They will not think about next spring. They are thinking about tonight. You must think about next spring. Guard your seed stock with secrecy and paranoia. If someone knows you have it, they will pressure you, guilt you, threaten you. A single packet of squash seeds can produce hundreds of pounds of food. The trade value is incalculable, and that's exactly why you don't trade it. The seeds are the future. You do not barter the future for the present. Number 3. Your primary self-defense tool. Your firearm, your machete, your crossbow, the item you rely on to protect your family from predators, human and animal. In a barter scenario, someone will offer you a staggering price: a generator, a month of food, a medical kit. They will frame it as a fair trade. It is not. The moment you hand over your weapon, you have made yourself and your supplies undefended. The person who now has your weapon can come back and take everything else. Or a third party, watching the trade, now knows you are unarmed. The weapon is not a commodity. It's the monopoly on force within your perimeter. Never, ever barter away your primary means of defense. If you have captured or salvaged spares, they can be traded. But the one gun, the one blade, the one tool you need to fight stays with you until it breaks, and then you fix it. Number 4. Your critical medications. The EpiPen, the asthma inhaler, the heart medication, the antibiotics you stockpiled for your family's specific needs. In a collapsed economy, someone with a sick child will offer you gold, ammunition, land, anything for a bottle of amoxicillin. And you will want to give it. It will feel monstrous to refuse. But if you trade away your child's last course of antibiotics, and your child develops pneumonia 6 months later, you have traded your child's life for a stranger's. Decide this now. When the sun is shining and the emergency room is still a drive away, your family's critical medications are not barter items. They are a sealed medical trust that belongs to your blood. Guard them with the same ferocity you guard your water. Compassion is not measured in a trade. Number 5. Your manuals and reference library, the physical books, the printed diagrams, the notebook where you wrote down how to splint a leg, distill fuel, test water pH, and identify edible mushrooms. In a world without the internet, your knowledge base is power. Someone will offer you food or fuel for a single book from your shelf. Do not let it go. Knowledge can be shared without transferring ownership. You copy the page, you read it aloud, you teach them the skill in exchange for something small, but you never hand over the physical book. Once it's gone, the information is gone with it. And the person who now owns your medical guide can set up a clinic, and charge you for care. Keep the originals. Make copies if you must. But the library is your brain's backup. Do not delete it. Number 6. Your identification and documents. The passport, the birth certificate, the deed to your land, if land still means anything, the insurance papers, the photo ID. After a collapse, there will be a reconstitution of order. It may take years, but when it comes, possession of formal documentation will determine who gets aid, who gets a vote, who gets citizenship, who gets reparations. In the chaos, someone will want your land deed in exchange for safe passage. They will want your passport for a tank of gas. Do not trade your identity for a perishable good. A person without documents is a ghost. A ghost cannot own property, cannot cross a border, cannot prove they exist. Keep your documents sealed, hidden, and never bartered. Number 7. Your physical location and routine. This is the invisible item that seems like nothing. The answer to the question, where are you camped? What time do you eat? How many people are with you? Information is a commodity. Your location and your schedule are the most valuable intelligence a predator can gather. In a barter conversation, people will trade for information without you even realizing you've given it. They'll ask where you got that good water, where you found those boots, how you managed to stay so clean. Every answer reveals your supply lines, your foraging routes, your defenses. If someone knows you have a garden behind the old barn and that you sleep between 2 and 6 a.m., they have everything they need to take from you without a single bullet. Trade goods, not intel. If someone asks where you are camped, you say around, you give them nothing. Your location is the one secret you can never buy back. Here is the reality. The barter guides and the prepper economy podcasts will never print. After the collapse, the marketplace is not a friendly swap meet. It's a battlefield where every transaction is an ambush waiting to happen. The person who knows what not to trade is the person who keeps their water, their food supply for next year, their means of self-defense, their family's medicine, their store of knowledge, their legal identity, and their operational security. The 7 things you cannot barter are not a list of forbidden goods. They are the 7 pillars of your continued existence. Strip away 1 and the roof sags. Strip away 3, and it falls. When the trucks stop and the dollar is ash, the person who trades a water filter for a can of beans will be dead in a month. The person who guards their pillars will still be alive to rebuild. Now drop a comment and tell me this. Which of these 7 have you never thought about protecting? Not food or water, the documents, the books, the location. Write it down. Write, I need to copy my ID, or I need to hide my seeds. Then do it tonight. And in the next video, we are covering the 3 best things you can barter. The cheap, lightweight, stackable items that will be worth more than gold, and how to trade them safely without revealing your stash. I'll see you there.